So I have this bin store here, and I want to put pots on top there to try and grow stuff. I've got to work out what will fit first. So a few of these I need to drill some holes in for drainage. Well, that's the tubs filled up. Let me take you in closer. So with my older compost bags, and this is quite nice. Then I went to the newest stuff I bought, and this is really, I guess you could say, green waste, like it hasn't finished breaking down. So I put shredded hedge trimmings in the bottom, and then new compost on top. So I'm going to plant this up with some edibles and some pretty things. Well, that's the first plant I planted up. Lovely colour. I think the rest is going to be veggies though. So I've now pruned, weeded and planted up all the flower planters that already had stuff in. But that's going to have to do for today. So I've been working on this messy area. I've pulled up the weeds. Next I need to get these pots out there, and there's a few others, and then I want to use my compost that I've made, or actually I might put some branches in the bottom, you know, thicker wooden ones, and then put soil on top, you know, compost I've made, and see how much I can fill up with that. I know I won't get a lot grown in it this year, but then it will be there and ready for next year, or at least that's my plan. So I've had to take a break because it started to rain. Let me show you my progress. I've started filling the bottom of these with branches, little logs. I'll do that for all of these. Then I will put compost on top. But I think I'm happy with this layout. I can still get through here from the side gate of the garden. Well, this is all I can do for the day. Let me show you. Twigs, big ones or little ones, or stuff that's been rotting down for a while in those, and leaves that are rotting. Those got twigs underneath. I've got some in those two. I've got that little grey one and those three orange ones. Well, terracotta. So I'm part way there. So there's still a lot more to do, but that's good enough progress for today. Let's go in and have a drink. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Okay, good morning. It is warming up already. So my goal for today is this green wheelie bin. I've been chucking weeds in for ages. Let's see if there's any compost in it. Put that on the pots on the side. Raid my compost bin at the top of the garden. Again, put the compost in those pots. And if I've got any energy left after that, weed this patio, because it looks horrendous, as well as this bottom patio. Yes, the hydrangea looks lovely, but the actual main area of the patio needs a good clean. Then maybe on another day I can plant up all the plants that I've brought. But it's get those pots filled, so compost retrieval is first. Okay, rethink on that. It's not composted down enough. I think I'm going to have to go up to the compost pile at the back of the garden, use that stuff, And then this stuff in the green bin's going to have to go up to the top of the garden to, you know, rot down more. Look what was under the compost bin. It's a grass snake. Yeah, there's a load of ants there, but poor thing. I don't want to disturb it, but I need to access the compost. Hello. You can hear next door's dog. Look at this lovely stuff. I think that's pretty good. I think I call that compost. Can't fill this up too much though, because otherwise it's too heavy to pull. Pull it through to the front, start filling up a few of the pots. Well, I've transferred stuff out of the 3-tier thing into those boxes and that one. I've put compost and soil into these. And I've got the rest one. So that one's only partially done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've still got lots more to do. That looks okay up there. That one's got enough for now. That one's partially done, then I've got to do those, that one, and then I've got to put stuff in the bottom of that. Typical, I get back into the work and look at that splinter. I need to get that out before I carry on. Well, that's the splinter that I just pulled out my thumb. But look, I think there's still a load of dirt in there. I think I'm going to have to tear the skin to be able to flush it and clean it out properly. And then I can put a plaster over it. Okay, so now I've got the protection of gloves. Odd, but they still do the work. Now back to trying digging out some compost from that pile. There's 2 of them are hot at the moment for doing this. That's Ant's Nest. And it's only at the really bottom that there's anything that's usable. I'm going to take a break. Okay, good morning. I'm back at it, but this time it's 6-7 degrees cooler. And I need, before that grey cloud rolls in, to sieve more soil for the pots at the front. I've been procrastinating and I just got to get on with it. I'll show you what's not there, in other words what I've got through, and then I'll crack on with sifting more. Oh, I need to pull the green, it's not a trolley, you know, it's got wheels. Green thing I'm putting it on in. I've got to pull that up to this end of the garden. Let me show you the compost heap. I'm having to pull out the sticks and putting the smaller ones there, the big sticks there. So I foolishly put compost on top of sticks. Never ever do that. And then I'm having to sieve with that sieve, digging out the darker stuff, and then putting it into a container and taking it down the front. It's taking ages. This is the green thing. I've been putting it in. I guess you call it a garden trolley truck thing. So I've been beaten by the rain. That's what the compost heap looks like. Probably got through at least half of it. But yeah, the rain was due and it came. So this is what I've got so far. I filled in those 2 little long ones, that long one, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big tubs. I've got 1 round tub and 4 rectangular ones left to fill. Well, the rain ended up just being a brief interval, so I've got another tub full. I'm going to take that down. I think after that I just need 1 more to fill up the other rectangular pots, but we'll see. I know I look a mess and it's really hot and muggy weather, but it will be worth it. That's what's left of the compost pile. Just that bit in the corner. Well, I thought that would be enough, but I still need to fill up 2 more of those rectangular ones. So that's 1 more wheelie cut of soil needed. Then I will be done, but I'm being rained off. So I'm going to finish now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Hopefully that is the last wheelie barrow of compost to sieve, because there's basically nothing left there. I'm a mess, but it is done. Let me show you all the filled pots. Those last 1, 2, 3, 4 are filled. Got that, got those in there, and that in there. Obviously those got filled up with me swapping from round pots to those kind of pots. So it has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'd say 10. It's equivalent to 10 of these round ones, because 2 of these rectangles is the same as 1 of those round ones. That's a lot of compost, and that all came from the back garden. So the plan for the front is it's now ready for sowing and planting up. So I know I did that in the rain, but needs must. Now I'm really tired, my muscles are killing me. It's time to stop. Thanks for watching, bye for now. So I wanted to talk about my new growing area. Well, it's lots of pots. It's on the driveway. It's an area that was never used before. So I started with having some long thin pots on top of my recycling bin store. So that made an extra growing area. And then I added the pots further back. So hopefully I can get a reasonable amount of crops out of a small space that was never used for growing before, because it was all concrete. So if you've only got a small patio, just get some big pots, see what you can grow. So what am I going to put in there? Not sure yet, but probably salad crops, peas, maybe a few beans, whatever I've got seeds for that I think, yeah, that will fit in that space. Obviously I've got to bear in mind it's late in the growing year, so there'll probably be, as I said, more salad stuff and more geared towards winter crops. But it is a project I've been meaning to do for a few years, so I'm glad to have done all the prep work for it, and now I can just get sowing or planting. But yes, it's a small space, but it gets a good amount of sun in the morning up until probably, I don't know, about lunchtime. So it should be a productive space.